How does that military leadership philosophy translate into how you're building the ChartRequest team?
Sure. That's a great question. And one of the things that you learn as an Army officer, or probably any leader in the military in the United States or probably beyond, is a saying that I use a lot, which is mission first, people always. And what that means really is that we will always remain as an organization critically and singularly focused on the objective that we need to accomplish. But you can't do that without people, and people have to always be a focus, right? And so things like the Rising Stars program, we identify either through leader recommendations or self-selection, which I actually like the most. People who say, "Hey, I like what we're doing at ChartRequest. I like what my job is, but I want to do more. I want to take on more leadership, more responsibility, ideally more compensation." That's always a part of the conversation. And we build very crafted programs. Usually they're 90 to 180 days. And when I say we build it, I mean the Rising Star. And that is a key point of the program, right? If I come to you or anyone in our team and say, "Hey, I want you to become a senior manager of whatever," and I write out a plan for you, and it's exactly what I think you should be doing, and you do it, you have no buy-in. You don't feel like a stakeholder. You feel like someone who's been given an assignment. This works the opposite. Our team members come to us and say, "Hey, I want to become this role. I see a gap in the organization. I see a gap in my personal skills. I see an opportunity for growth, and I want to do it." And I say, "That's amazing. Put together a plan. Show me what that looks like over 6 months. Show me what that looks like over the next 9 months." And they come back and we say, "Hey, look, here's milestones, right? In the first 3 months, you're going to get this certification that proves that you are invested in this program, and we'll pay for the certification. We'll support you through the training. The next phase, the walk phase, you're going to lead a team, right? We're going to give you a team of 3 or 4 folks, individual contributors, and roll them up and under this new initiative. And then we're going to let you run with it, right? We want you to come up with the metrics of success. What are the KPIs that drive your new little division or department or team or whatever? And we hold you accountable for it." And so we talk a lot about metrics and KPIs, and I know every company does, right? But we really are driven by it. And so the Rising Star program is baked in, right? It is, here are the KPIs you own. They impact your total compensation package. They impact the report you give every single week on how your team and your department is functioning. And we keep ourselves accountable and aligned to those folks. Like I said, the most important part of being a leader is building the next generation of leaders. And if you're not doing that, you're stagnating. You're not growing as a company. You're not growing as a leader, and you're not growing, sort of the future of the industry and the organization. And so, it's one of the things I think is kind of what we consider a values-based corporation. It's accountability to ourselves and accountability to each other. And we've got some. And I would love to just name names and tell you all the great people who've gone through this program. I won't do that, but we've got some great success stories. I mean, people who came to us a couple of years ago as individual contributors who are now scratching on the door of the executive team, right? People who I believe will be on the executive team in the next couple of years, all the way from coming to us in their early 30s, late 20s, and just maturing them and getting them through this process. It's a great thing to see, and it's so much easier to take great people and help them become greater than it is to take a roll of the dice, someone off the street, and think, do we just thrust this person into a senior leadership role? No, let's build them in-house. And it's really powerful. And it's just, we have seen such returns on this program over the last couple of years that it's, something we're very